Friday night, the Storm taking on the Sea Eagles. The Sea Eagles, they've got the best player in the comp going around at the moment, but the Storm are just doing Storm things. How do you see this game panning out, Fisky?
I think this one is a brilliant game of footy, and we saw them play about 5 weeks ago. And on that occasion, it was to and fro for most of the match, and Manly ended up losing by 10. And I think it was a relatively fair reflection of the game. I think we'll see something similar, but maybe a little bit closer. It's an easy comment to say, Manly are flying because they've only lost one of their last 8 or 9. But I truly feel that they've got the right mix and the right players to compete with the Storm. I think we'll see a far better Storm side as well, though. They were missing those middle forwards when they lost to Parramatta and for the preceding weeks before that. So having Nelson with a game under his belt and Big Tui, I think that's filled the gap where they're battling a bit. So Storm will dominate like they do, but Manly got a lot of points in them. So, yeah, I think this will be a single-figure game. I think it'll be a brilliant game of footy. But like the other second v third match and this 1v4, I think we'll see an upset in one of them personally. So lean to Melbourne, but I think it'll be close. What's everyone else think?
Yeah, I'm with you, Fisky. I really like Manly and how they've been playing and finished their season. I think the Storm are, like we say, the greatest team we've ever seen, just about. But their last month of football hasn't been their best, and I feel like they might be, might be there for the taking in this one. I'm definitely with you. I can see Melbourne winning for sure, but I can also see, 2, 3, 4 point upset here. I think Manly would have learned a lot in that game 5 weeks ago as well. And a bit of doubt over Munster starting. I know they've got Hines and Pappenhausen and all of that. It doesn't really matter, but just a little bit of lack of continuity in the last month in football in their spine might see it be a little bit closer.
No Fox, Blake.
Yeah, I don't see how. I don't think Manly win this game at all. I think Melbourne. But I think Melbourne put it on them and really make this a statement. I mean, I'm looking back at Manly's last month of football. That game on the weekend, I think it was a 8-point game or something like that, and then they scored 26 points in 20 minutes. The Bulldogs game the week before, they were getting beat at half-time. They beat the Raiders by a point. We just seen what a riddled Roosters team did to them. I don't think Manly are going as good as we think they are. They haven't beaten a top 4 team this year. I think they beat Parramatta when Parramatta were out of the top 4. They did play well against the Storm, but this is the thing. Craig Bellamy gets to sit back and look at that game. And I think Manly I think they had the chance and they shot their shot. Now I think the Storm come out with a full strength pack. And, you're right, Addo Carr, I think, is a big loss. And I think Munster as well, if he's out, will be a loss. But I still don't think that Manly come close. I reckon the Storm can do this quite comfortably, to be honest.
Here we go.
Is he the only coach in the NRL with a winning record against Bellamy?
Is he? Hasler?
Yeah.
Crikey.
There we go.
He wouldn't have done, not with the Dogs, he wouldn't have. Second game, where are we? Roosters, Titans.
So look, I'm just getting my head around this, Paul. You like deferring to everyone for opinions, but you don't like doing one yourself.
Welcome back, Fisky. It's great to have you back. I think the Storm should be far too good for Manly. I've enjoyed the way that Manly have played this season. Obviously, Tommy at the back there has just been an absolute freak. But I think once you get down to finals football, it's the platform that's laid by the forward pack. And as Fisky said, that forward pack is just getting back to full strength again for the Storm. And as we saw during their, 18 or 19 win run, their forward pack dominated pretty much every other team that they played. So, yeah, I'm with the Storm. I think the Bank of Melbourne comes home again on Friday night. So I'll be back in there.